This episode of ETC is brought to you by the all-new 2016 Honda HR-V, the crossover that gets it right.
Hey guys, welcome back to News Dump. It's Saturday, let's cut loose.
Yeah, it's that time of year, guys. For the 15th year in a row, Faygo-sipping, clown-faced fans of hip-hop and white trash debauchery will have their day in the sun this summer at the gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah, since 2000, the Insane Clown Posse has invited fans of their very particular brand of hip-hop to join them and various other acts at some location in the Midwest to get fucked up and go wild as only Juggalos can do.
Yeah, we can't even begin to understand the appeal of any of this,
I can. I was a fan of ICP when I was very young. Great Malenko was a decent album.
There you go. We're all learning something new.
I used to have a glow-in-the-dark ICP shirt.
Well, I don't understand any of it, but I do have to respect Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope for taking a ridiculous dream and worldview and making it a ridiculous reality, even if they don't understand how magnets work and just think it's like miracles.
Yeah. For the last couple of years, the Gathering of the Juggalos has announced its impending existence through ridiculously long-form infomercials released on YouTube, usually centered around a sci-fi theme, and this year is no different.
Yep, the 2015 Gathering of the Juggalos infomercial is here. It takes place in the year 3092 for some reason, where a trio of future people attempt to use a time machine to travel back in time to 2015 so that they can experience the joy of this year's gathering, which they say is, quote, widely regarded as the best gathering of all time and the turning point in Juggalo history.
Oh, good. Of course, things obviously don't go as planned, and while trying to evade the time police, their time machine accidentally sends them to the time of shitty CGI dinosaurs, and then to the roaring 20s. But of course, this infomercial has a happy ending because they do eventually end up making it to the 2015 gathering. And of course, it's everything they wanted and more.
Of course,
yeah.
Because it's not just a fuckload of their favorite artists, it's also carnival games, wrestling, rides, seminars.
Seminars, you say?
Comedians, there's gonna be a wedding there, there's an actual freak show, even though the whole thing's kind of a freak show, there's gonna be a freak show at the freak show.
Yeah.
And the best part, a massive 300-pound ball made out of duct tape that a forklift just drops onto things to destroy them, like cars and stuff.
Fantastic.
And a lot of drugs.
Okay. Anyway, speaking of drugs, whoever gave the green light to this unauthorized Lifetime original movie about the behind-the-scenes world of 90s sitcom Full House was probably on a lot of drugs, just based off this first promotional photo.
Yeah, it seriously looks like a porn parody.
That's my first thought.
Which is extra creepy because it's 3 grown men and 3 very young girls.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, this is par for the course for Lifetime, who just loves taking their inspiration from real life and then botching everything about it.
Yeah, and seriously, why is everyone all of a sudden so goddamn nostalgic for Full House? We all miss the simplicity of pre-9/11 America, but between this and the Netflix revival series Fuller House, it seems like the world's taking crazy pills.
Why does everyone love this fucking show so much?
I will say, the plot for that Juggalo infomercial sounds a lot better than the plot for this original
I would
movie.
watch a Netflix Juggalo series in a heartbeat.
Well, they have 2 movies. Big Money Hustlers and Big Money Rustlers, I think.
Are they any good?
I could be mistaking those names, but
We'll fact check.
it's Shaggy 2 Dope and Violent J as like Western heroes, I think.
What?
Yeah.
Are they in Clown Maker?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and the whole Psychopathic Records family is there. Twisted, probably.
Yeah. Anyway.
I've really outed myself. I was like 15.
I mean, you are from
Florida.
You're from one of the areas of the country that could be considered a little white trash.
Sure.
But it's not I just assumed it was a Midwest thing.
I've certainly drank Faygo.
I've never even seen Faygo.
Oh, they
don't sell it in California.
Yes, they do. They have it. It's classier now. They
It's
market
in
it
glass
as
bottles.
yes,
All right, hey, we've gone way off track here.
Yeah.
Back to Lifetime. Lifetime is terrible,
Yes.
but at least they know they're terrible because they just let Will Ferrell and Kristen Wiig make a parody movie of a typical shitty sensationalist Lifetime movie, and they're gonna air it on Lifetime.
Oh, they're self-aware.
Yeah.
They've become self-aware. Great. News of this project existing actually came out back in April, but Will Ferrell announced that he was canceling it because he wanted it to be a surprise, and that obviously the surprise was ruined. So it turns out he was just playing with with all of our emotions. Surprise, surprise, double surprise. A Deadly Adoption, which is a great name, is dropping on Lifetime on June 20th. And just based off of the billboards that have been popping up around town, it's safe to say this is gonna be amazing. It looks amazing.
It looks so just like pitch perfect.
Yeah.
Like exactly
It can't be too hard to do a parody of the Lifetime movie, so I'm sure that they'll do it with grace.
So we don't know much about the plot, but the basic premise is Will Ferrell and Kristen Wiig play a successful couple who take in a pregnant woman in the hopes of adopting her child when it's born. But then, things go awry.
Uh-oh.
It's typical Lifetime movie thriller bullshit, but in this case, awesome, can't wait.
Anyways, like we said, that drops June 20th, and we'll definitely be watching Lifetime for literally the first time in our lives.
I've never had a reason. But speaking of bizarre comedies disguised as more serious dramas, HBO just dropped a teaser for its upcoming movie, 7 Days in Hell, which is a 30 for 30 style sports mockumentary about a 7-day-long tennis match between Andy Samberg and Kit Harington, who's Jon Snow from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it looks really ridiculous and silly, but it's directed by a dude who's done a ton of Funny or Die videos and SNL digital shorts, and it'll also feature Will Forte, Fred Armisen, Michael Sheen, Karen Gillian, and many more, so it's bound to be good.
Yeah.
Anything Andy Samberg has done, I pretty much love.
It looks really funny, and that sort of genre of sports documentary hasn't really had.
It's actually Will Ferrell's kind of thing to do the sports parodies, so it'll be interesting. It used to be Adam Sandler's thing to do the sports parodies. Now it's Will Ferrell. Maybe Andy Samberg's next.
Sandy Amberg.
Sandy Amberg.
Anyway, that's July 11th is when that's happening on
A lot
HBO.
of good stuff coming out this summer.
Yeah.
True Detective, 7 Days in Hell, that unauthorized Full House documentary.
It's a good thing we have our summer vacation to catch up with it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're not kids anymore.
Whoops.
We just work year round.
Anyways, one more TV tidbit. Here, before you, is the new and improved Scream mask that's gonna be in the MTV Scream TV show. I mean, it's definitely creepy, but it's really, really generic.
Yeah,
it looks like a Slipknot mask.
What is the point of making a Scream TV series in 2015 that it already has absolutely nothing to do with the movies, and then you go and change the one single element that actually connects it to the original source material?
Meh.
Why?
It looks like a Slipknot mask. Damn it! Another band that I love of people that
Slipknot
dress up.
has great masks. I'll give them that.
They got great music. It's fantastic music. All you Slipknot fans out there, you really give it to Elliot, okay?
Please, right here.
Yeah, you should watch their documentary, Disaster Piece.
Documentary?
It's called Disaster Piece. It'll really change your mind about the band.
I'm sure they're great people. I just can't like the music.
Fantastic live.
Anyway, let's close out this dump with a hot new video from the interwebs. It's Our Nightmare Come to Life, a horror movie about an evil, possessed quadcopter drone.
Yes, a beautiful young couple moves into a beautiful new home and does what so many people are doing these days. They buy a drone. But that is when things get creepy.
And spooky. Honestly, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if this idea was actually made into an actual movie that isn't intended to be a joke, because the horror movie just sucks that much these days. But this trailer is perfectly done, aside from the fact that they stole Ricky's idea.
They completely stole, in a podcast I think it was, you can go back, where I said many times about how I had nightmares about drones following me.
It's a very weird dream.
It might just be like a modern thing that people are just having.
It's a phenomenon.
Yeah, it's a phenomenon. And these guys are capitalizing on it. And good for them, because I'm definitely too lazy to do
There's
that.
a shot of a drone sitting in a rocking chair that is just so fucking hilarious.
No, I like this. It's great.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Did you dream of a drone sitting in a rocking chair?
No, I dream of a drone constantly over my shoulder, like watching everything I do.
Well, that's the future that we're gonna have to just get used to.
Yeah, the damn paparazzi. This show's gotten too big. Stop watching.
Stop stealing our ideas.
Yeah, okay.
We got lots.
Check out our content over here, guys. We have a new episode of Tugs, new episode of Weekly Weird, and a new episode of Tech Tuesday. So check those out and wait for our podcast tomorrow with John Goblicon from Necrogoblicon.
Just leave the window open, sit at your desk, wait.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Here it comes, and it's a real goblin. Bye.